Hi, this is movie guy Star Raisin from AmberStreet.com, and I am finally settled in to my hotel room here in Barcelona. And let me show you the room and show you some cultural differences between American hotel rooms and European ones. And yes, I am in the closet, but let's hop out. Anyway, as you can see, one of the first things you notice is that they have like a smaller LCD TV. They don't have the gigantic ones that you see in a lot of American hotel rooms. I guess to economize on power. And there's the 220 volt power. You have to have an adapter, which I have for my camera there. And this hotel room actually comes with a fridge, and it's got all kinds of little treats and a small liquor bar. Which is nice, but you got to be careful because there's a checklist and they'll charge you. And I did get into the liquor bar, and I got this beer. And this beer is not bad. It's kind of a dark beer, similar to Guinness, but not as strong. But it's a good basic beer. And I had some peanuts out of the goodies in the fridge, and it was yum 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 yum. And I had some chips, yum 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 yum. And see, they actually have you could tell this is an artistically inclined city. They appreciate the arts and culture. There's some awesome photography there. And they apparently buy original works of art. You know, in American hotels, you tend to see art prints, and this is actually an original work of art. Granted, it's relatively mediocre, but it is autographed by the artist there. Samantha, I can't even make out that last name. But the most interesting thing that's culturally different is there's no people whatsoever in the door. And Eurostar's hotels, that's the first time I've ever stayed at one. Last time I was in Europe, I was a kid, so my parents paid for everything. I was a teenager, and I didn't really appreciate. But I noticed that hotels and hotels and travel is cheaper, but food is more expensive, and taxis are very expensive. But you have your hotel key card, and as you notice, it completes the circuit, and it'll disconnect the power to your room if you don't have your key card in there at all times. And you notice the power to the room and the bathroom has gone out. And I put the key card back in, it completes the circuit, and then the power comes back on. And as you can see, here's the bathroom. The toilets are smaller, but that's fine. They're easier to hop on. And they've got that French toilet that sprays, which I'm not comfortable with. And the standard toilet. And there's a phone in the bathroom. And look at this mirror. It's interesting. If it was brass, I'd say it looked very steampunk. I like how it retracts. You don't usually see things like this anymore. the United States. It reminds me of something antique, like from the early 20th century. And there's the shower. Basically the same. I noticed they got handles, I guess, to help prevent you from slipping and help get up. It's just a little bit better rudimentary design than a lot of showers I've seen in the United States. They seem to be built on the cheap. This is a nice hotel. I'm pretty impressed. And I'm walking to the view. I actually have an awesome view. You can see I'm near this big office building called Fado Cristo. I wonder what that is. It might be a government building, or it could be a bank. I had to guess it was some kind of government building. It's a pretty nice view, and there's some, I don't know if you can see it from here, there's some mountains off in the distance. I'm not that far from the French border. Probably a good... But anyway, please rate, subscribe, comment on my video, and do whatever doodads you have to do so I can see how I'm doing, and have a nice day.